Happy new comic book day eve. Ladies and gentlemen, those of you watching on a Wednesday morning, happy new comic book day. Yes, it is time for us to go through some of those books that are dropping this week. And joining me tonight are not one but two legends. I've got Gabe, and of course, I've got infamous Jeb. What's going on,
baby?
boys? What's up? What's up?
Dude, it's another happy
Doing good,
Tuesday.
baby. You're doing good.
It's new comic book day eve. We're gonna talk about some fun comic books coming out this week. Like I was saying behind the scenes, new comic book day is so important to the hobby and the industry and everything else, right? Yeah. I'm a back issue guy, but that means today's new issues are tomorrow's back issues. So it's important to me for new comic book day. It's important to the industry. Without new comic book day, there wouldn't be comic book, there wouldn't be a comic book industry. There wouldn't be comic book fans. There wouldn't be our Wednesday Warriors. Like today's the day where it's like Christmas Eve, right? It's like, I can't wait to see what's coming out tomorrow. I know it's coming out, but your local comic shop will always have something new and different that you might not have seen before. So let's go take a look at that list today. There's too much to talk about. Let's keep going. This is great.
Gabe, I'm telling you, you got to put that on a t-shirt, man. Today's new books are tomorrow's back issues. I like that. I really like that, dude.
There's a slogan for the show.
It's going on a t-shirt. It has to, man. It's funny you say that because, every week, every Tuesday feels like New Year's Eve. That's right. But just that New Year's Eve, dude, I ain't so excited for the new year because I don't want to go start with all the New Year resolutions. Yeah, I'm gonna get the 6-pack this year. Nah, it's not happening. I'm going to get minimum 6 books is what I talk about every week. That makes me excited. And man. So we have a lot of books to talk about. Jeb, how's it going, bro?
Yo, I'm good, man. It's nice to be back. Sorry I've been gone. Life gets in the way. Sometimes you got to go and do your day job, which is shift work for me. So
yeah,
I'm back, baby. I'm back. Let's go.
There you go. There's the energy. There's the Jeb I missed, man. So I'm happy to have you back. But yeah, man, let's dive right into it. We're going to go into some of the books tonight. Last night was a very fun night, and I'm feeling that hangover. Let me tell you, we didn't drink, but boy, did we talk till late, even after the show. So that being said, we're going to dive into it. Guys, tonight's show, of course, or if you're watching on Wednesday morning, is covering the books that are dropping this week for New Comic Book Day. And this list is put together, of course, by Lefteros and, of course, the team of CovrPrice. And we're going to look at some of the, information that we've already gotten concerning some of these books. So let's kick it off with the first book that I am super pumped to talk about for this week. And that's Exquisite Corpses, issue number 6. This being the cover C, this is the polybagged variant that includes a playable trading card. Now, every single issue has had a playable trading card in a polybag variant. The regular cover A's, there's multiple amazing covers that we'll talk about in just a second, but the polybags, man, I'm all in on those. I'm collecting the entire run with the polybag trading card because, man, who knows? This might be a really fun playable game at the end of this, which makes for great fun for sure. But the read itself, dude, Gabe, I don't know if you're on this, Jeb, I don't know as well, but it's probably one of my favorite reads so far this year. And I think that speaks in high volume, high praise, simply because there's so much good stuff coming out. But from Tynion, I really think this is one of my favorites because it's so fun, dude. You have these characters killing off each other in tournament style. And it's kind of funny because it gives me that vibe of, I want to say Squid Games. You know what I mean? There's the Squid Games vibe. And now I think we're down to 7 characters or 8. Well, maybe 8. I don't know. There's one that we're still trying to figure out what's going on with. But it's been really fun. I can't wait to see who's going to win this all. And man, it's you at the end of each issue, you have the bracket with the updates, etc. But you could also, write down who you think is going to win it. And so far, the character I am hoping takes this is still there. That's all that matters.
So it's kind of like a battle royale, like Hunger Games kind of thing, huh?
Yeah, exactly, man. And the Squid Games vibe that I'm mentioning, man, is because you see these people watching it on the screen, these upper class peeps, etc. And yeah, man, it's really just a wicked read because I find myself getting attached to the characters, right? So they're playing these characters very well. I think Tynan does a great job with that. And then after, like when somebody gets killed off, you're like, damn, well, here we are. You know what I mean? It's like that sucks. But yeah, man, it's really cool. I'm really enjoying this. Now, beyond this cover, of course, there's the polybag that comes with the trading card, but you also have this amazing Fullertron right here variant by. No, sorry, Fullertron is the person that the variant is by, but it has Gamer Kid on the cover, which is a really fun character, man. I love Gamer Kid. I believe there's another cover. I'm not too sure. Hold on, there it is. That is the one that I
It's creepy, dude.
love. The 1 in 25 incentive. Tyler Boss right here for this cover. It's
never jumping into a big thing of balls again.
Yeah,
no way, man. They're always full of pee.
Man, yeah.
Wicked.
Oh man, could you imagine if you were people actually like now we live in a world where people are a little more germ phobic or whatever. Can you imagine they have shit like that here still? I don't even know a place that has a Chuck E. Cheese. Chuck E. Cheese still a thing?
Not here. We don't got Chuck E. Cheese here, man.
Yo, I do love the fact Gabe brought up Battle Royale because you got to give props. Like all these Hunger Games and all that stuff can't you got to remember what kind of started it all. I don't know if that's a show or movie most people watch, but yeah, man, Battle Royale was definitely the tops.
So this is interesting, man. Shout out to Igor for sharing this information. But he says that he got to watch them play the actual game at the panel at New York Comic Con, and I would have loved to see that, man, because he's saying it's a cool game, and there's going to be a Kickstarter for the trading cards coming in 2026, which is really cool, man. I hope the ones in the polybag are going to stay as the OG cards, and whatever cards come out after that, they're going to be different. You know what I mean? Like I've been all in on the polybag ones, so yeah, but. I love this Tyler Boss 1 in 25. It's so wicked, dude. Like I said, the read's been great. Jeb, you're reading this?
I've been picking up like every other issue. It's good. I like it. There's nothing like you say, Purge, Hunger Games.
Yeah, Purge.
Killers.
Purge is...
I love slashers, so I love anything to do with slashers. So this was definitely up my alley.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. Igor is saying that he actually has it recorded from when he was at the panel, so he's gonna send it over. Yeah, dude, hit me up on Instagram. I'd love to see that.
I love the idea of it coming with cards, and you get a little something extra out of it. A little bit more to make you kind of come back to that universe. But I would never play it, dude. I am terrible at like Magic or Pokemon or Hero Clicks, like all that tabletop gaming stuff. It never worked out for me. I can never win or never understand the rules or have enough money to buy the cards required to beat people. So, but that's cool that you kind of get something that brings you into the world a little bit more. That's awesome.
Yeah, no.
That they're doing something extra. And with this being issue 6, fingers crossed, that means there's a trade paperback coming out soon, and I'm going to pick it up that way because all I've ever heard is how great the series was. So I'm going to have to trade weight on it.
Imagine the trade paperback comes with all the cards, dude. I'll be so mad. I'd be so mad. But yeah, man, it's really awesome. I really enjoy the character Fox Mask Killer, which is really cool. It's obviously the character that you saw on the cover of issue number 1. But yeah, lots of great characters. I'm really into the characters, and like I said, man, you start to get attached to them, and then when they get killed off, you're just like, that sucked. And it is what it is. But yes, Exquisite Corpses 6 coming out this week. We also have Radioactive Spider-Man number 1. This being the main cover, and it's giving us the introduction of Age of Revelation Radioactive Spider-Man. Now, Age of Revelation, we've been getting so many characters, right? So these crossover characters. Not crossover, but like you have like mashups. Like you got Laura Kinney as Sabretooth type thing, which was really awesome, dude. I think, there could be some potential for such a character to cross over, and I would be here for it. But this one, I don't know if you guys see this. Look at the cover, man. Zoom in. Do you see the tiny arms on Spidey there that are right under the pits, dude?
Yeah, they're different styled arms too. They're not just hands. One's like a claw. Like that's kind of creepy.
It kind of reminds me of Scary Movie, I
was gonna say I don't want him near me, buddy.
Yeah, man, that's what I was thinking of.
I wonder if there's gonna be anything else coming out of these Age of Revelation characters, because it'd be, it would be unfortunate to just kind of see it once or within just this, and it kind of goes away, because some of these are really cool. Laura Kinney as Sabretooth is cool. I really like the thing about this. I really liked, and it's a silly thing to like, is the title. The logo is awesome. Whoever designed that logo, man, shout out. Like, that radioactive part looks cool. But I'm interested because I like to see, it's not six-arm or the six-arm Spider-Man kind of coming back around and using that a little bit different. It's cool. But this is a cool design for Spidey. You know, I would like to see more of this stuff and not just be like, oh, here's a one and done universe kind of thing.
Yeah, I even like the font on the trade bat. Like, it's just, I don't know, something about it. It's really neat. I agree with you. The logo behind that. So this is a great Camuncoli cover. But one thing that Leftero said, and I gotta say, man, I agree with him, is that how things happen within video games and, like, Spider-Man games in general, man. There was that Spider-Man running game. I think it was Spider-Man Unlimited or something. On iPhone, and there was so many downloadable skins. Then you've got, like, the Spider-Man video games on PlayStation 5, etc. Could totally see this being a skin download down the road, and I agree with him. It's something I'd like to see, just because I want to see the smaller hands. Like, I just want to see how those play out in the video games.
Yeah, man. You got to really think, like, the bigger picture, right? Like, all the stories are taking place like 10 years later, I believe, something like that. 10 years later, everyone gets mutated, but it's cool because now we just got another Spider-Man variant to go in the multiverse.
Yeah, it's a very, very deep multiverse.
Still technically a first appearance. You can look at it that way, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. Good way of looking at it. But of course, this week, like I said, we've got Radioactive Spider-Man issue number 1 that is coming out. Now, up next, Detective Comics 1102. This is the cover A, first full appearance of the Lion. Stories by Tom Taylor. So this Janin cover, Janin's also doing the interiors. Now, nice. I very quickly, when you, like, speed read through something, I did that with the last issue, which was 1101. And the first thing that obviously sticks out to me is the artwork, because the artist Janin is doing some amazing work in there. Have you guys looked at any like the previous issue or anything at all for Detective Comics? Because if not, please, I encourage you, just look at the artwork alone. Like I said, I was speeding through and I would stop and be like, "Oh wow, that's top notch. That's great stuff."
I didn't pay attention to this, but I know Mikhail Janin was doing a lot of work during Tom King's run on Batman. And that's where I know him from. There was some beautiful, beautiful, crazy stuff he was doing during that time frame of things, during that era.
So you're very familiar, obviously.
He's great.
Yeah, and now we know Batman's gotten a recent costume change, right? And it's obviously playing out here as well within Detective Comics. They're bringing back the blue, baby. And
blue and gray, son. Blue and gray.
Yeah,
that Jim Apparel, Neil Adams era of, like, Batman.
Yeah,
man.
I like it. I like it. Mikhail Janin's banger. I'm really excited about this new character, the Lion. He sounds really cool. What they were saying, like, he's like the anti-Scarecrow. So imagine you infect a bunch of people with fearlessness, right?
Yeah.
Everyone's 6'7" and unstoppable.
Yeah.
Like, what a problem would that be? Look, I'm not scared. I'm gonna go jump off a building because I'm not scared. Yo, that's kind of a neat idea.
Yeah, and if I'm not mistaken, while I was reading through it, I believe now Batman at the end of this, because he ends up going to see Mr. Terrific, and while he's there, like, we acknowledge that now Batman is infected as well. So,
like, Batman needs any more confidence.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. But
I'm already Batman and incredibly badass. Now I'm really not going to care, and I'm just going to go for it. Everything's go for it. Nice.
Yeah, but I want to read it properly on issue 1101, because, like I said, I remember, like, I had seen that now Batman's infected. Oracle's there, by the way, Gabe. You might enjoy that.
Nice.
Yeah, I can't think like of Oracle without thinking of Gabe now.
Is she in her wheelchair taking? Never mind. right on, dude.
I love it. But
this is fun, dude. I'm going to go back and check out 1101 since that's the first part of this, because that seems cool, and I'd like to see. Man, Mr. Terrific has is getting a lot of spotlight. He was a very C-list character until just recently. Good to see him popping up and stuff. But this
Dude,
is
he was a big hit in the film of Superman. He was a big hit, a good, like a very nice addition to the movie. And now, obviously, like you said, he's taken off, dude. He's being pushed at the forefront here for DC, which is really nice to see. He even has his own little mini that's going on right now. So yeah, you guys should check that out too. But this week, Detective Comics 1102 is coming out. Here's the cover A. Now, up next, we've got some Star Wars stuff. Here's Jedi Knights issue number 8. This is the first full appearance and cover of Jedi Kelleran Beck. And you're getting the first appearance of Sunataj. Now, Sunataj, I believe, is a younger a character I'm not too familiar with, but Jedi Kelleran. Leftero said that the character made an appearance within Mandalorian, and he actually saved Grogu from Order 66. I don't remember the character.
No, it was the same actor that played Jar Jar
Binks.
Yeah, he was the Jar Jar Binks character. He was real quick in Mandalorian. It was kind of like not a blink if you miss it, but it was just a real fast, intense scene of him grabbing him and then like jetting down like this kind of like speedway of things and rescuing baby Grogu.
Yeah, but it's bothering me that I can't remember that. So now I got to go back. You know what I mean? Like I was looking at the slides. I'm like, okay, well now I want to know this. I want to see this. So yeah, I got to go back and watch that.
Yeah. I don't know how to say the artist's name on this book, and I'm not going to attempt it.
Musabekov. I'm going to say Musabekov.
Perfect. I'll go with that. I'll allow it.
Madabek?
Oh, you got the first part for sure. Like I don't know if I don't think I got the second part of the name.
Madabek, Musabekov.
Yeah. But anyways,
well, we're sorry. We're sorry. We just butchered your name.
Yeah, we apologize. Star Wars Jedi Knights issue 8, main cover right here. Speaking of this issue, though, there is a 1-in-100 incentive that features Kelleran Beck on the cover. Now, this is a great Torrin Clark cover. Torrin Clark, there's been other covers that have been very similar as well. So I think it would make for a nice set. This is actually available as a trade as well this week on New Comic Book Day. So, I mean, if you don't want to go for the premium and pay for the 1-in-100 and get it as a virgin, you can pick it up as a trade. So that's always cool. But moving on from that, this is a big one, guys. Yes, this is a big one. Ultimates issue 17, main cover right here. This is the introduction of the Ultimate Fantastic Four. That's right.
Jeb, we're coming down to the wire, man. It's ramping up on the way out.
Yeah, exactly, man. There's a lot, but that's the thing is there's so much coming our way as it's coming to a close, right? With the Ultimate Endgame, which, by the way, the blind bag bundles.
You refuse to believe they're ending it, huh? You're holding on to hope as much as possible.
I saw that Hickman article, and I'm like, nah, man, they can't do this, dude. I'm gonna keep holding on to a little bit of hope, man. But last issue, which was issue 16, they were following some character named Ren, who I've never seen before. I believe that was the first appearance. But the character is rather interesting. Like teenage girl, kind of rebellious, punk rockish, etc. But it was a very interesting issue. Now we go into issue 17, and it looks like we're going to be getting the first appearance of the Ultimate Fantastic Four, or the introduction. Now, what I'm gathering here is that apparently Doom is going to be trying to recreate the Fantastic Four within the Ultimate Universe now. So I want to see how that's going to play out within this issue. I think this could be a big one. If we're getting some Fantastic Four, I'm excited for that. Like Gabe said, yes, I am slightly refusing to accept that this is going to be coming to a close because it's been so damn enjoyable.
This is the book to read out of the Ultimate Universe line. Spider-Man's great, no doubt, but this is the one that is the backbone of what's going on in the universe. This is the one where you're counting down to the Maker coming back. This is the one that's really, you're following that storyline of the Maker locking himself in the dome for 18 months, was it? Or 24 months, whatever it was.
Yeah.
And this is the one where it's counting down. Like every step of the way is one step closer. Because this is being told more or less in time, right? Like each issue was representative of a month of time in the universe, counting down to the Maker coming back out. And the Maker, I cannot wait to see what happens when that Maker comes out and he has all that knowledge or whatever he's been doing, practicing, training, whatever it is in that dome. But this is the book to read to even understand anything about what's going on in the Ultimate Universe. Has been this book.
And Maker's gonna come back, Super Saiyan level 4.
Yeah. Big old yellow hair. Dude, it's gonna be great.
Yeah, he's gonna come back. He's gonna be badass. I think this is cool because Ultimates has basically been like Doom's story. At least that's how I've been reading it. And Doom's just been progressing along. I loved it like back when he had the rats.
Yeah.
Fantastic Four versions of the rats, and he's just been slowly progressing, trying to build his family back, which is scary in a way, just because you push an accident, right? So
and then boom,
it's cool. Love it.
My concern is now we're getting closer to the end. We're getting to Ultimate Endgame, and with that being said, with everything that's happening with Doom, do you guys think Doom is going to either bite the bullet as this comes to a close, or is he going out as like the ultimate hero? You know what I mean? Like it could be both in one, right? He might sacrifice himself. Who knows? But I'm worried they're gonna do something to Doom. I think that's gonna be the end.
We'll see. It might be something else, man, because Dennis has been doing things that you don't expect. So I expect the ending to be something you don't expect. You think it's going to be this or that, and that's kind of the obvious ideas, but I think it might be something even more of a twist and unsuspecting, because Dennis Camp has just been, I don't know where this guy came from, but out of nowhere, this guy is killing it on everything he's been writing.
Yep.
You guys remember in the beginning when Maker was taken off and Maker said to Reed, he's like, would you do anything to take me out? And he was like, yes. And Maker was like, duly noted.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be a huge part to this ending.
Yeah. Dude, if they do a callback to that, I think it would be awesome. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just getting antsy. Like now it's coming to a close. I don't want it to come to a close, and I'm very curious. So now the next couple of issues, you're going to get some banger issues, some heaters, because things are really ramping up as we get close to the Ultimate Endgame. And now back into DC territory. We're going to look at some amazing covers. This one here is a stunning Talaski cover, and I'm dude, probably one of the best covers coming out this week, man. This cover is insane.
It's great, dude. Look at it. And you know what? Besides this cool cover, Absolute Wonder Woman's always had great covers. Like, I'm not a cover guy, but I've taken notice of a lot of their covers. They've always been really fantastic. But really what it is a big shout out to Kelly Thompson for winning Writer of the Year at the Ringo Awards. Which, I mean, obviously that was going to happen with this book. Again, Batman's the book to read, but this is the one where it's like, this is the book for somebody who just loves a great read and where things are coming out of nowhere and it's unexpected. And this is solid read for her. So I'm glad that she's getting some recognition. She deserves it. This book is amazing. And this cover, you're right, man. Like this is probably one of the coolest covers of the week for sure.
Yep. Jeb.
Yeah, man.
What do you think, man?
I just see him, she's, I just feel every time I see her with these big ass swords, I feel like it's Guts from Berserk. Yes. I feel like, man, I always feel like, how she swing that thing around, it gets bigger, doesn't it? It even gets bigger. That's crazy.
It's so funny you say that, because as you go through different covers, you could see like the size of the swords are not always the same amongst artists, but yeah, man, there's been so many great covers, man, whether it be like Jim Lee, you have Ariel Diaz, you obviously have this insanely amazing Talaski cover. I could go on forever, man, but like there's great
Next
covers.
One, you're just gonna see her hand and she'll be right behind the sword. That's all you'll see is the sword.
I'm gonna see her get the Berserk armor.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Who knows where this series is going? So like, I don't know, every issue feels a little more epic than the next one, so I like it, loving it.
Yeah, I dig it. I'm really enjoying it. Absolute Wonder Woman issue 13 coming out tomorrow, and of course with this amazing cover C by Talaski. Speaking wicked covers, man, this Massafera cover for Fantastic Four issue 4, So first off, guys, I know, Fantastic Four, the movie, Shalabal. Some people love that, some people didn't. But man, this cover is sick. I love this cover.
Yeah, honestly, I just watched the movie like a couple weeks ago.
Really, for the first time?
First time, just watched it a couple weeks ago. Watched it from home because I'm not a big go spend $80 on popcorn anymore kind of guy.
I feel it.
And I waited and I was pleasantly surprised, man. It was a good movie. Even hers, the girl is Shalabal, man. Like there was a lot of cool scenes with her in it. There were like lots of cool stuff in the movie.
Dude, when Shalabal is surfing in like, oh dude.
Crazy. And he's shooting at her, and I'm like, bro, you don't want to shoot at her, man. Stop.
No, exactly.
On purpose, Missy. And he's like, I love my silver girl.
Yep.
Yeah, man. And then Felipe doesn't miss, man. Anytime like he does a cover, it's really pretty.
Yeah, absolutely. Gabe, did you watch the movie?
I refuse to watch it.
Oh, no. You have to give it a shot. At one point, just give it a shot.
Not happening.
I want to hear your actual criticism, man. Like your legit feedback. I live for your feedback, dude. Come on, you know this.
No way, man. It's. I turned my back on that movie a while ago. But this cover is nice. It's very reminiscent of Alex Ross's cover to Earth X. Is it 12?
Yes. Yeah. Good.
Yeah. Very reminiscent of that. I almost thought it was the same. I was like, did they just recopy that cover? Well, yeah,
it's homage.
It's an homage. It could be because I have to pull up the cover and look at it again, but it's kind of giving me the feels. It's giving me like that nostalgia, remembering of that cover again. So are they killing off Silver Surfer to replace it with Shalabal? Is that happening?
No, it's not Shalabal.
That's kind of a rumor.
Not within the Fantastic Four series. It's
right, but
the Death of Silver Surfer.
Something, right?
Yeah, Death of Silver Surfer.
Yeah.
And it's not Shalabal.
And I think there's going to be 2 surfers now. Whoops. Something like that.
Whoops. Somebody knows something.
Something like that.
Yeah. But in the first issue, like now, it's going to be Kelly Ko. Which is a character that we meet in the first issue, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Kelly Ko is going to be the new Silver Surfer, Death of the Silver Surfer. Honestly, it's been a great read. I enjoyed it. But yeah, I didn't know about the 2 Silver Surfer things. So Jeb, we need to talk about. Yeah, there you go. I love it. Thank you, Jeb. But all right, moving on. Speaking Fantastic Four, there's also the Scotty Young variant. That's right. Connecting variant. As you saw, Scotty Young's been coming out with several covers for Fantastic Four, which is going to be all connecting. You've got Herbie on here. You've got Johnny Storm. You've got Sue Storm. The whole crew that's in the movie, pretty much. You have now a connecting set of 5 issues by Scotty Young. And I think altogether, these look great, dude.
Scotty Young, you can't miss. I mean, and it's Herbie. Like, that was actually my biggest letdown of the Fantastic Four movie.
I was just happy to see Herbie, to be honest.
I was happy to see him, but I wanted to do some flying around a little bit more and helping out. But whatever, it was fine. Spoiler, sorry.
They had him cooking, man. The guy was making some sauce. Come on.
Gravy. It's gravy, brother.
No, we never say gravy, but yeah, Gabe. Have you seen the full set of this together?
I've seen it bit by bit as it popped up on the show here every month. Scotty Young, I didn't realize it until just now looking at this, but he can do really cool cosmic, like really cool like space environment. Like that's really neat looking. It's basically Kirby Crackle. Like he's doing a great job doing some Kirby Crackle, some Kirby dots back there.
The Kirby
which
circles.
Is underappreciated and you don't see much anymore. And that should be, in my opinion, a constant in Marvel Comics is, Kirby dots and Kirby Crackle like this. That's cool.
If it's cosmic.
Cosmic, baby. That's right.
Cosmic.
Yeah.
Cosmic. But you know what? I like the Scotty Young stuff. And I agree with what Gabe was saying. I'm really curious now, knowing that he's going to be working on Lobo for
Dude.
DC as of March. That's going to be wicked, like absolutely wicked.
And it's Jorge Corona doing the art too on it.
Yeah.
So that's a good team up right there. That's gonna be fantastic. I can't wait for that. Lobo, like DC. Not to turn this into a DC talk and off topic and stuff, but they're really bringing out some C-list characters and putting top tier creators on them, and I cannot wait for that stuff to come out. Demon, you got Lobo, Zatanna. There's another Barbara Gordon series coming out. I'm excited for that, Lando. Because he's on Barbara Gordon. There's so much Firestorm. Like, they're bringing out the characters, man. And to see Scotty Young jump over to DC, I think it's his first real DC work that he's doing.
Yeah.
Interior, like actual, like writing a comic for himself. I know he's might have done a cover here and there. But that's exciting. You're right, dude. I cannot wait. That is going to be so exciting.
Yeah, like, look here, I want to show you guys some stuff, because like knowing that, like, I know he's not doing the art, he's actually like going to be doing some writing and stuff for Lobo. But if I could just share my screen, I'm sorry to change topic and bring this up, because it's actually really exciting, man. And of course we're talking new comic books, but let's look a little bit into the future as well when it comes to that.
Super new comic books, not out yet new.
Yeah, no, exactly. But if you look at some of the stuff Scotty Young has done in the past, here, look, we'll take some look at the Cable and Deadpool stuff. Like, the Scotty Young covers are just so good.
Yes.
I'd love to see him doing like covers like this for Lobo, dude. Would be so wicked.
Like that one, that number 44, it looks like it could be a Lobo cover, like with the Wolverine hair. If he goes back to this darker style,
yeah,
in this more kind of scratchy style, that's great. Like that would be a really good looking Lobo right there.
Again, people, I still feel like his Venom run was super underrated. His art's so good in it.
Yes, I agree with you. I actually just picked up one of the issues and it cost me $10 because it's Scotty Young. But Fantastic Four issue 4, the Connecting Young variant, is coming out as well for this week. One last cover I want to talk about for Fantastic Four. You guys were talking the movie. Well, here is a cover that I really had to pick up because I've been collecting all of these, and I'm going to explain why. I think these are great books to pick up, especially when it's like straight from movies type thing. You have the actors, the characters, etc. These are great books to have in your collection, and you know that most of these people make appearances at conventions, etc.
Mhm.
So I think these are great books for getting signed, right? It's a great option for that.
Yeah.
Is this artwork or is this like a still from the movie?
It's design variants, like
one of those kinds.
concept art. Yeah. Or final concept art.
Yeah, but I like, for those reasons, I really like this, and I've been picking up a lot of these from the MCU as they're coming across all of the recent releases. So yeah, always keep an eye out for these. Moving on, a wicked cover. Check this out, man. Harley Quinn issue 55. This one being the cover D, Jessica Luna cover, man. And dude, hell yeah, this is good.
It's hot, and it's not even like, it doesn't have to be like, super sexy or whatever, but it's just it's a cool anime hot cover. Great colors.
Yeah,
I like how the chain link that she's cutting through the fence is shaped like a heart, to kind of go with the heart on her under her eye.
Yep.
And you see,
and then, it makes it kind of cutesy too. Cutesy and dangerous, which is kind of Harley Quinn, right? So this works.
Yeah, that's awesome. I didn't even realize that. That's cool.
So just one, like, I know we're highlighting this cover, which is the Jessica Luna variant, but I had mentioned in the past how we've been talking about the Nightwing, Pumpkin Spice, etc. Obviously, it's gotten a lot of love on the aftermarket, but Frank Cho actually has a Pumpkin Spice cover coming out this week as well, which I think is absolutely stunning, man. I don't know if you guys saw that, but Jesus, it's really good.
Well, we could look at it when we go through the issues this week or whatever, because Frank Cho, that guy knows how to, his art for women is some of my favorite and some of the best.
Yeah, he can draw the cheesecake, baby.
Yep.
Yeah.
So here, let me see. You know what? I'm pretty sure I can just pull it up right now. Here, I'm gonna share the screen. Oh yeah, here it is. So I already found it for you guys. And like I said, man, for me, I just think Frank Cho absolutely crushed it on this cover. Um, yeah, they've been rather hot on the other side of town with. Oh, look at
Oh,
that!
that's really cute.
Yeah, that's nice.
For me, it's the detail, dude. Like, if you here, hold on. Where are we at? Where are we at? There we go. It's the eyes, dude. Like, just you know what? I'm not even looking at the eyes. Who the hell am I kidding?
I wasn't either. Not to be weird, but I was looking at like the shirt because that's where he puts all the cross hatching detail. That's what I was looking at. Seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. I was looking at the cross hatching, and that pumpkin over there, and the cat behind it.
I don't know why. I just really like this cover. So yeah.
Because it's Frank Cho. Like he does great work. He absolutely does great work.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with my screen as I'm sharing it, man. It's just being weird, but sorry about that. But yeah,
I feel like a lot of his stuff, it could be like, you know, a really nice Hallmark card, a really high-end Hallmark card.
Yep, I dig. But yes,
this is what you can bring home, and your wife won't get mad at you for having.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, but also the Jessica Luna, both great covers. So yeah, keep an eye out for these ones. News from the Fallout issue 5, man. This one being a Daniel Warren Johnson cover. I love Daniel Warren Johnson's art. I love his stories. I just really dig Daniel Warren Johnson. I gotta get on this, man. I have yet to read News from the Fallout, man, and I'm hearing great things about it.
Is the whole book black and white?
I have no idea. I haven't read it, so I can't dive any further on this. But you got Chris Condon on here.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
I haven't heard about this book or this writer before, but this cover is really interesting. It makes you want to kind of makes me want to check out the book because that's really cool looking cover for sure.
Yeah,
like a lot of this stuff, I usually wait till it comes to like a trade, and then read it all at once.
Yeah, so I'm the same way, especially if it's like a mini series or something like that. So I might as well just wait for the trade.
Especially indie books. It's like indie books isn't usually something I, gravitate and buy. So I usually wait for trades and then appreciate the whole thing at once, I guess.
Yeah. So Chris Condon, Gabe, just to give you an idea, because Ultimate Wolverine. Wolverine right now. Yeah, that's Chris Condon. But yeah, man, dude, Daniel Warren Johnson. I'm sold. I need to catch up on this and check this out because yeah, man, it looks great. Great cover. Definitely worthy of a cover selection this week. But moving on from this, guys, we now listen. The movie's not doing so good in at the box office. That goes without saying. But Jeff the Land Shark maybe is the one that's gonna save this movie because look at this cover. You got Jeff riding right there in the Tron Ares universe. Obviously, Disney's coming out with these. I actually saw the real physical copy of this cover, and it doesn't look exactly like that. There is a big trade going across the side there of Jeff the Land Shark issue 5. So yeah, don't be shocked when you see that, but still, such a cool cover, man. I'm not gonna go out to check the movie. I'll be honest with you. I'm hearing such bad reviews, but I will judge for myself once I do come across it. But these Tron covers have been pretty fun, man. I really like the Wolverine one. I like this one. There's a few great ones.
And you know what? It's always crazy to me for like big franchises, and then they use what's his face, Morbius for movies.
Jared Leto.
Jared Leto. And he's such a good actor. He's such a good actor, but he doesn't seem to be able to ever carry. He's a great supporting actor, and he just never seems to be able to carry a movie.
Yeah. I know Gabe loved Morbius, so
I didn't see it.
Yeah, you're one of the lucky ones, dude.
Okay, I'm going to tell you, I liked his look in the movie. I thought he looked like Morbius. I was feeling the 90s Midnight Suns vibe from the movie, and I liked the look. A lot of the joking around and stuff in it, I was like meh. But his overall look, I thought they got it down pat. Like it was perfect for me.
I'm really happy to hear this in the chat, guys. Like, you've got Donut Junkie right here saying Tron was a good movie. Derek is saying I like the movie, then the music is on another level, and that I totally can
Yeah,
understand,
9 Inch
especially when
Nails.
you've got 9 Inch Nails on there. So
Oh.
yeah, for me, the music
I was going to
alone.
ask if Dead Mouse is doing it again, like the second movie. Was
Oh,
it Dead
dude,
Mouse?
I have to check, man. I don't know who, because I keep hearing about the music being amazing. So I definitely want to see.
I just pray Leto Skeletor is cool. Because then he's a sporting cast member. He's not like running the show. He's the bad guy. So come on, Skeletor.
Yeah.
This has got to be the one.
Todd
I
says
want to do more 30 Seconds to Mars music.
Nah, dude, I swear to God, I said that on my show. I'm like, man, I miss Jared Leto 30 Seconds to Mars, but like the old days, like The Kill, you know what I mean? Attack, those type of things. Once we started getting into This Is War or whatever, it got weird. So yeah, it wasn't for me after that. But Jeff the Land Shark, issue 5. I love this cover. It is the Reach cover.
So much fun.
He's a good boy.
Yeah,
Jeff's a good boy.
He is a good boy. But anyways, okay. Marvel Zombies Red Band issue number 2. This is the Koblish variant, and one thing I have to say is, look, Marvel Zombies, the Red Band issue number 1. Guys, it's exactly what you think it's gonna be. It's Marvel Zombies. You know what I mean? There's nothing more to it. But besides that, the covers they're dropping, man, for these, like, did you see the one for issue 3 with Thanos, and they paid homage to Infinity Gauntlet, but not entirely?
Cool. And then he's like surrounded by the zombies.
Oh,
that's a badass cover. That's a cool cover. I think like the biggest hype on this book right now is the Clayton Crane they just dropped the other day.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. I don't know.
I mean, it's Marvel Zombies. What more do you want? Like, even the original stuff, the story was kind of, the story was just a story, right? It wasn't anything like that's going to change your outlook on life or, make your life, like you change your perspective on the world. It's just silly, fun zombies eating each other kind of stuff. And that's what you want from these types of books.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Here, look, I want to show you guys the one that I was talking about for the issue number 3 that has Thanos on it. It's just, dude, they're crushing these covers. Again, it's another Koblish. Koblish is doing some great covers for this. The more you stare at this, like, if you can see,
that's not the one I was thinking.
No, this is the one I'm talking about, man. I love this. Like, look at the details, dude. Like, I love this. Like I said, the more you look at it, the more you see going on here, man.
Yeah, that's cool.
Look at him standing over.
There's a really, really cool one where he's like holding the gauntlet and he's like surrounded by zombies in like a circle, which I was like, wow, that's an awesome cover.
I love the zombie vision. That's just a robot falling apart.
Yeah,
it's awesome.
Yeah, it's amazing.
He's rusty.
But yeah, man, I'm loving the Koblish covers that are coming out for this run. So yeah, this is definitely worthy of a pickup this week. Up next, though, Ultimate Spider-Man Incursion issue number 5. This is the Aspinall cover, and I gotta say, one of the nicer looking covers coming out this week for this issue. This little mini series has been completely overlooked. It actually reminds me so much of what was it called? Cataclysm. You remember the Cataclysm stuff that was going on with the Miles Morales one?
Oh, the Ultimate Cataclysm?
Yeah, Ultimate Cataclysm, the Miles Morales run, dude. That's where he actually like transfers over into the 616 universe, right? And there's things happening here that people are just not even reading. And no one's talking about it. It's like one of those that's just going right under the radar, and that kind of reminds me of this. And obviously there's a certain cover that's coming out this week for this as well that some people labeled the boob variant. And this is a big sleeper. Yeah, Lefteros, I agree with you, man. Big sleeper. No one is even paying attention to this at all.
Man, this whole series is really, really cool. Like when they're explaining what the like Marvel equivalent to the mother boxes are or whatever, how they're supposedly like housing the catalysts.
Yeah,
basically he's gonna come back and somehow these things are gonna get dispersed around the Marvel 616 universe, and we're gonna get like a whole nother year of like new characters and stuff coming and stemming from this book. So I don't know. This is definitely a book that people should be paying attention to.
Yeah. Well said, dude. Well said. Gabe, you remember the Cataclysm stuff, right?
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, it's good stuff.
Yeah,
Dude, that's way back in the day, though. Now, that's like 10 years ago.
it doesn't
And
feel
purple, man. Just the purple. I love purple covers. I don't know. I'm a big fan.
yeah.
Oh man, this is gonna have spine ticks for days if you don't hold it the right way.
I know.
This is
I know, man. This
color
is
breaking, man. That white nick in the corners or on the spine is just gonna ruin it every time.
So if you guys were wondering why I mentioned there's another cover called the boob cover, people are calling this the boob cover because, as you can see, that box that Jeb was just talking about, well, Miles is clearly holding that here, and if you look at the top where the lights are, it kind of it spells out boob, right? So you've got like a BOOB. So yeah, that's what people are calling this, the boob cover. I can't believe that.
Why am I going to say people are dumb? Not just joking. I'm just kidding. But like, come on, man. Like, I don't see any boob. You got to look pretty hard if you're going to find boob there.
That's like when they released that Avengers Doomsday image, and it was just one of the directors in like a dark room on a laptop, and they're like, look closely, and everybody's like trying to make things connect that aren't like really there. I see what you're talking about now.
Okay, boob. Okay, there it is.
Good job, everybody. You put that in your calculator and turn it upside down, kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly. Derek, odds on a recall. Man, I love it.
Yo, bro, Gabe just like aged himself like a lot.
Nobody uses calculators anymore. But that was a Lionel Francis Yu cover.
Yes, it was, dude. It was.
Yeah.
Yeah, great cover, but this cover is just absolutely stunning as well. So yeah, you can't go wrong. I really encourage everybody to read this, especially with everything happening in the Ultimate Universe. But moving on from this, we're talking Ultimate Universe. We can't talk it without talking about Ultimate Spider-Man 22. This has me super excited because it's giving us the first appearance of Earth 6160's Superior Spider-Man. Wow. Okay, let's go. And it doesn't end here, guys, because not only do you have the cover A, which is always the safe bet, but you actually have this cover B, Ultimate Superior Spider-Man, I guess we're gonna call him.
Yo, it's crazy. Like I said, like a month ago, it was like the one cover just came out. I just read the last issue, and I was like, they're ditching Dr. Octopus.
Yeah.
They're ditching Dr. Octopus. There's no way. There's no way he's going to be Dr. Octopus. As soon as I saw Peter Spider in his, with his stuff, I was like, yo, they're directly into Superior. That's crazy to me. That's awesome because it's like different, but it's like, that's just nuts. And I was super, super excited.
Yeah, I'm ready to see what happens with this because, again, we got like 2 issues left of this series before the universe starts dying. So, and then, hey, this cover here you have on the screen is a Declan Shalvey. Man, again, another cool creator that you don't see much from anymore. Good old Declan Shalvey back in the day.
Yeah.
Yo, what's up, Cliff?
So Lefteros is saying Doc Ock is a hero in this. And I mean, even when he was Superior Spider-Man, he was technically a hero, right?
He found his way.
He found his way. Okay. I can't wait to read.
I feel like they kind of missed on this, though. They should have had Stegman do the cover.
Cool.
Do the Superior Spider-Man climbing up the wall cover, like homage for this.
The number 1 homage. Yeah. All the webbing.
Yeah, 100%. That would have been dope, but it's all good, man. Declan Shalvey, he's cool. I've always liked Declan since, his Agent Venom days. So, yeah, cool, man.
It's kind of funny because like I look at this cover and then I'm seeing the design of the character, man, and it's got that Superior Spider-Man for sure, right, with the black and red going on, but the Spidey symbol that's on the chest kind of reminded me of the video game at a quick glance, right? Like
but it's like all the Ultimate Spider-Mans have basically this symbol, right? So, but go ahead. Sorry.
I was gonna say, I'm very curious to pick this up and read it this week to figure out, like, okay, how did Doc Ock become Ultimate Superior Spider-Man in this universe, right? Like, I want to know more because in the main timeline, guys, when this happened in the 616, back when Dan Slott made that changeover, dude, it was controversial. There were people upset. There was a lot of people out with pitchforks when that changeover happened, man.
And it turned out to be one of the best I don't care what anyone says. Superior was one of the best Spider-Man stories. Modern Spider-Man stories ever, in my opinion.
No, you're right. That whole Dan Slott run was
It was
one of the best runs we've had in Spider-Man in a very,
it
very
was
long time.
it was
So
such a
fantastic.
huge risk. It was such a huge risk and such a massive payoff, in my opinion.
I know a lot of people, because I was working at a different comic book store at the time. A lot of people took Spider-Man off their list, not just at my shop, but like online and everything. I had people were saying that without Peter Parker, I'm not reading it. I'm not going to read it till Peter Parker comes back or whatever. They killed Peter Parker. I can't believe it. And people would just completely turn their back on Superior Spider-Man. And just like Jeb said, they missed out on like the best idea, more of a Spider-Man story than a Spider-Man story normally is.
100%.
Because Doc Ock finding his way and finding out what it's like to be a good guy and what it is, the difference between him and Peter Parker, and that whole kind of nurture versus nature kind of idea.
Yeah,
that was the backbone of that story, and it was so good. So
exactly, dude. And the changeover when it happens, right, in issue 800, and Peter Parker is explaining to him as he's about to, like, you know, die. And Doc Ock is being hit with all the emotions, seeing why Peter Parker became Spider-Man and does what he does, the reasons why he does what he does. I know everybody loves original art. $718,000 for that Batman 423. If I can get original art of those pages, dude, oh man, I'd be the happiest guy in the world.
The biggest thing that always like really, really bothered me is that, like, well, one, like, people weren't giving it a chance, and then everyone was jumping on like super fast at the end. They were like, "Oh my god, this is awesome!" Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it was cool. I loved how it moved into. It was a better Spider-Man story than what came after. Also.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, dude.
100%. Like it was. I felt bad for who took over Spider-Man after, because how do you like even compete to that run?
Yeah, and look how many volumes we've gotten after that. Like, well, they followed up rather quickly with the introduction of Silk, right, and things like that. But then afterwards, like, it's been rough, and I'm just happy because Joe Kelly's doing phenomenal work, absolutely phenomenal work. I'm enjoying it. Such a great run on the Amazing Spider-Man side. But Ultimate Universe this week, we are seeing the introduction of Superior Spider-Man from Earth 616. So I can't wait to pick this up. Up next, we've got Hello Halloween, issue number 1. This one being the cover E. Jenny Frizen. You know Frizen covers always do well. People love those Jenny Frizen covers, but hold on, guys. We also have it in a 1 in 20 incentive, all black and white. Whether you go black and white or whether you go with the trade and the color, purple. the face on that cat is killer, bro. It's killer. Bro. I love that.
Yo, I love the color purple, so I'm down. I love this.
Yeah, that's the cover right there for sure.
Yeah, 100%. It's just pretty. It's elegant. It's just sexy, but not too sexy.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah, and this is written by R.L. Stine. That's cool. It's some Goosebumps action happening here.
Yeah, man. Dude, you know what, man? I've been talking a lot with Michael Schwartz, who is the writer of Armored and stuff like that. Such a great guy, and he's worked very closely with R.L. Stine, man. And like, seriously, I live vicariously through his stories, because being that close to like R.L. Stine, man, like, I think we all grew up off R.L. Stine, dude, or at some point in our lives we're reading Goosebumps and stuff like that, right? So yeah,
a lot of his comic book stuff has been pretty cool. He did that Man-Thing run that was really cool.
Yeah,
I enjoyed that. I just watched that new movie, Pumpkinhead.
Oh, and
yeah, it was, it's gateway horror.
Okay.
It's made for like the tweens, but it's like good gateway horror. I would say it's like, step above like Halloween Town and that kind of stuff. All
right. I'm gonna check it out. It's on Tubi, it says. So I might.
Yeah, it's got that the one, that dude who does all the contortionists. He does like Smiling Jay or whatever the hell that guy's name is. He does all the contorting and stuff for one of the main bad guys in it. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, definitely gonna check it out. Igor's saying that the New York Comic Con Virgin was so gorgeous. It was one of his favorite covers from the con, and he got a few copies to have them signed by Jenny Frizen. So that's awesome, man. But yeah, speaking the Virgin cover, you obviously have this purple cover, but you've got this amazing 1 in 20 incentive. So Hello Halloween coming out this week. Up next, this is probably going to be one of the bigger books this week. Scotty Young doing an amazing cover. I believe this is going to be a Virgin, and it was available at cover price. So this is a great get if you're a Scotty Young fan, if you're a Spawn fan, King Spawn fan. I think you're going to really enjoy this. But it goes without saying, guys, because I've already seen some sales on the aftermarket for this one. The 1 in 1,000 incentive right here is a sketch variant signed by Todd McFarlane, Spawn sketch inserted, CGC signature series certificate included as well, should you want to send that to CGC. This is a big get. We've seen this done before already with other titles. King Spawn itself, actually, with issue number 1. Yeah. And this is taken off, dude. Like, I've seen sales easily at 1,600 already.
I think this one's gonna be okay, but I think because he hid in a bunch of sketches, like actual sketches. Like, I forget like how many he said, but he posted them. He showed a bunch of sketches that he's putting in with all these books. So it'll be cool to see where those go.
Yeah, dude, that's gonna be wild, man. Could you imagine? Like,
just get an original freaking Todd art piece. Yeah, that would be cool.
Because he doesn't really do sketches. Like, you can't just commission him to do a sketch at a con.
No,
right?
No.
He's kind of above that these days. So
he does that stuff online where he shows people like, here I do, I put a little tree here, like some Bob Ross shit. I mean, stuff.
But I saw on Instagram he's actually going to be not too far from you, Gabe. He's going to be on the West Coast.
Yeah, I think he's going to be in Pasadena, which is like, I'm going to be near there because I'm going to Disneyland pretty soon. I think it's about the same time. But I don't think I'll be able to make that.
Like I said, guys, I get lucky just because, his dad, Bob, still lives in town. Like, I know Bob.
It's true.
Super nice guy. He live in like Sundance.
That's true, dude. I forgot, man, that you're in the same neck of the woods right there. So that's awesome. But yeah, this one's gone pretty high up there in price already, 1,600, as I said. So, I for anyone who could pick this up, kudos to you, man. I'd love to have such a thing in my collection as such because it's so nice, dude. It's so sick. It's an original and it's full Todd McFarlane and not a T McFarlane. Sorry.
Nothing.
I missed what you said. So
that's all good, man.
Rest in peace, Michael Baker's wallet.
Yeah, absolutely.
Rest in peace, Michael Baker's wallet. Yeah,
he's
Poor
done.
Michael Baker. We knew him.
Yeah, good times. But guys, those are the books for this week. Stick around because we're actually going to take a quick look very fast on the Cover Price website to see what some of these books that are coming out this week are already selling for on the aftermarket. So very quickly, all you got to do is go on over to the Cover Price website, scroll down, and you can see new releases. So let's take a look at what's happening with some of these books already on the aftermarket. I'm going to throw up the filter that I like using. I just want to see the highest value to the lowest. So
they're going to need like a whole, like just the website just for Mark Spears books.
Yeah. Soon, yeah, that's where we're headed. Exquisite Corpses has
the site. I'm not gonna be able to handle all those covers.
Yeah. Oh, I wanted to give a shout out to this as well, man, because we're getting issue 2 of Skinbreaker. Man, issue 1 was so good. So I'm gonna enjoy that as a reader. I know there's nothing speculating, like we're not gonna speculate on that end, but as a reader, guys, I can't encourage you any harder than this. Trust me, just go pick up issue 1 and enjoy it, man. David Finch did amazing things. Kirkman putting together, obviously, a great story here, and I'm enjoying it. There's also, Gabe, the Treasury edition that's coming out this week for Skinbreakers issue number 2.
Yeah, I think I have the Treasury editions on my pull list. So I have the Treasury edition for number 1. So I think I have it on my pull list.
Yeah,
but you're right, man. I can't wait to read Skinbreaker. That might be. I'm not sure what else is coming out this week. We'll take a look, but that might be on the top of my pile to read first. It's going to be Skinbreaker 2.
Yeah, Skinbreaker is just a very, very impressive first issue, and I can't wait to read this one this week. Guys, it finally came out, man. Look at that. The actual Essentia, issue number 29, that it felt like it was never coming out, man. And here we are. It's finally out. Full wraparound, as you can see. This is wild. So there's a variant, I guess, because like this was never there. Right. prior to the delay, I never saw the cover with this. I
The
forget what
green
those are
sash?
called.
Yeah.
Sorry?
The green toga?
Yeah, toga. There you go. I don't know why I was like forgetting the word for that, but yeah, the green toga. I didn't see that prior, and then it got delayed, and now I saw it. So I'm just happy
Yo,
that this is finally released because here, look, the Ronald McDonald is taking it, man.
yo,
He's
Ronald
There it is.
McDonald's cool, man. Yo, big boy's there.
Yeah.
Come on, big boy. And we got the A&W root bear,
yeah.
bro.
Is that really him?
That's 100% the A&W root bear,
Oh man, I didn't even notice that, dude.
bro.
Shout out to my friend John DeMayan, the writer of this book, man. And the drummer is System of a Down. This is his book.
Dude,
I'm glad to see that it's coming back out, dude.
yeah, that's what I'm saying is I'm happy because this got delayed, dude. It got pushed, and like the cover, everybody was like super excited once it hit FOC. Like this goes back to like last year, man. And here we are. It's finally out, so I'm happy to see this, man. I pre-ordered a copy when it originally hit FOC like last year, so that's why I'm saying like I'm super excited to get that. And by the way, Gabe, System of a Down is one of my all-time favorite bands. So the fact.
You and me both, bro. You and me both, man.
The fact you could throw around my friend,
Oh yeah, I was giving him a call and be, hey man, I can't wait to get your book.
Yeah,
finally coming
Yo,
out.
but yo, rest in peace. Yo, rest in peace, Ace Frehley this week, and rest in peace, Sam Rivers, man.
Yep. It was a wild week on the music side, man. Two big losses right there. But back to the comics.
Bass players.
Sorry,
which is crazy. Both bass players, which is crazy.
No, Ace played guitar, bro.
Or bass guitar, yeah.
Yeah. But Natalie Fordrain, of course, the 1-in-25 ratio is already doing well on the aftermarket, $36. Not too shabby. I'm always down for these Sonic covers, and here's the Chaotix 30th anniversary special, so that's a good pickup, at least for me. I like those. What else have we got here? The 50th issue of King Spawn. This one being the 1-in-100, only $25. Not too bad. That's a good pickup. What else we got? The Ultimate Spider-Man.
Yeah, I like that the Halloween theme of that Ultimate Spider-Man. That's pretty funny.
Yeah, I dig that. Very fitting for obviously the month of October. I don't know why Peter Parker. What's Peter Parker dressed as a cowboy there? What's going on?
Looks like a cowboy.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yes, the Tyler Boss cover, $18. That's fair, dude. These are all pre-sales, guys. These are not the actual sales as of New Comic Book Day. These are all based on pre-sales and what they're selling for right now already on the aftermarket. Puppeteer Lee.
Yo, my guy Leonard. So like they introduced this character in Wolverine #2. There's a kid possessed by a Wendigo, and then Wolverine, like in the beginning of like the last run, he's been like slowly helping this kid out, trying to get him to not become his feral side, and then they use them for this, which is kind of cool.
Now I want to know how that kid ate a person. That's now I'm very intrigued.
Oh, it was a camping trip. You got lost in the woods. You get hungry.
I mean, I get it. I just know that's how you turn into a Wendigo. You have to be a cannibal first.
Yeah.
Wild. Dude, Eastman cover 1-in-10. This is nice.
That's an Eastman cover?
Yeah.
All right. A lot cleaner than usual for Eastman.
Right?
Yeah, man.
There you go. Look, Eastman.
Yeah, that's him.
Or did he ink it over somebody else? Can I see somebody else's name? I can see some Eastman stuff on it. But usually his stuff is a lot like grittier. Like there's like toothbrush splatter all over the place typically. But
oh yeah, you're right. There's two signatures. There's two signatures.
Is that Juan Ferreira and the Eastman? No.
Probably, I think so, and Eastman.
Yeah, it makes me think Eastman maybe inked it or something, but I don't know.
El Jefe?
Okay. Interesting. But yeah, no, Gabe, I kind of felt the same way when I saw it. I was like, Eastman, cool. Oh, dude, oh my God. Look at this. This is wild.
I am such a hit and miss Bjorn Barons fan. Some stuff he like nails it, and then some stuff I'm just like, dude, how did they let that out?
Man, Dr. Doom there, Reed's got some major abs going on, dude.
Yeah.
For being somebody that's working so hard in the lab, he's not missing his sit-ups.
No,
yeah, man.
at
They
all.
go right down to his knees.
That's a wicked Ivan Tao cover for Terminator the Metal. Damn. Wow, that is amazing.
Yeah, I just drooled a bit. I was like, oh,
I love that
nice.
they're relaunching their
The Conan, dude.
the Savage Sword of Conan #1 there.
Freaking, that's a wicked cover to get in a Virgin. That's
Dude,
cool.
it's crazy because I just saw my buddy Ozzy. Shout out to Ozzy. He was on Whatnot right before going live, and he actually just sold the original copy of this for like 200 and something. And
Well, yeah, man. Like, shout out to my old man for always having a ton of Conans stashed around. I was able to get in there and be like, oh, look at those.
yeah,
Let me tell you.
The Virgin's about the same price as the trade one.
yeah, I'm picking up the Virgin in that case.
Yeah, for an extra, like,
cool,
it's actually cheaper.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, dude, some creep show stuff. That's pretty cool. That's a sick cover.
Now I'm interested in that. I'm interested in that Outlaw Showdown. There's not enough Western comic books anymore, so it's kind of cool to see that. I see this cowboy. It's a Lee Bermejo cover too. So
yep. Hold on, let's pop this open. But yeah, man, I didn't even see this on FOC, so there you go.
Yeah, dude, Lee Bermejo has been stepping up his game so much, dude.
Good.
I remember when his stuff is nothing but squares. If anybody remembers that phase he was going through, where it was all squares. But man, that's awesome.
Yeah, I think this looks great, man. The cover is great.
You missed the Marco cover, man. Bro,
sorry?
That Marco cover.
Which one?
X-Men. Over. Chichetto.
Oh, here. Oh, Chichetto. Nice. Oh, it's a foil too.
Dude, that's sick. You got the Angel of Death Wolverine. Yeah. Yep. Loving. I love this depiction of Wolverine. I think it looks really cool. I mean, yeah, it's kind of base because it's just, brainwash Wolverine again. But they give him a really cool, different look. And like, is he wearing a mask, or is that like his skin peeled back, or I don't know. It's just cool, man.
Yeah.
It'd be cool if it was his skin peeled back. That long.
Yeah, man.
It'll just heal right back up.
So yeah, dude, love it.
Very cool. Very cool. I dig that. But yeah, lots of great stuff coming out this week. So make sure to hit your local comic shops, guys. And yeah, man. If you're picking up books, let us know what you're picking up, man. If you're catching the replay, comment below. We definitely want to know what you're grabbing this week. As I said, some great things coming out. I know I'm going to be picking up my books hopefully this weekend, because this week's, pretty jam-packed for myself. Guys, before we say good night, let's go around the horn. Gabe, take it away.
Everybody, thanks again for showing up. Another great show, another great chat, just hanging out, talking about comics. Today's new comics is tomorrow's back issues. So let us know in the chat or in the comments if you're watching this on the rewind. What's on your pull list? What are you looking for this week the most? I can't wait to read Skinbreaker. I am so pumped for that book right now, dude.
Gabe, bro. You have to slap it on a t-shirt, dude. You have to slap it on a t-shirt. You got to do that.
We're going to make it work.
Yeah, like honestly, if you, I'll buy your first one, like literally.
I'll tell CovrPrice to make it a shirt.
Yeah, I dig. But yeah, man, Jeb, what about you, sir?
Man, all I can say is I'm going to be back for a little while, and I'm happy to be back, and just talking a bunch of comic stuff. Like I said, I love that saying that Gabe said, because the new comic book day is also the revitalization of old spec. Sometimes they pop things in there, and you can go back and you can search. It's a lot of fun, man. Like, gets you in there, gets you searching through books. Love new comic book day.
Yep. Who doesn't? And I'm excited to go to my shop tomorrow to check out some books that my pre-orders I'm picking up on Saturday. I'm going to swing by a shop, try to pick up whatever I can as well. Guys, do you ever get reeled in, though? Like when you walk into a shop and you're like, yeah, I'm here for like 1 or 2 books. You're checking out the new books, and then you end up in the back bins. Then you end up in the dollar bins. And then you're like, holy crap, it's 2 hours I'm here. It's always the same routine. Always the same routine. But guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Like I said, if you're catching the replay, Comment below. Let us know what you guys are scooping up this week. And we look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Of course, there's comics covered with Matt and John. And then Thursday night. That's right. The Lords. There you go. You've got Gabe.
Yep.
Laura's going to be back. And you've got Marty. And you've got Dr. Yo-Yo Chris. So make sure to tune in. Both shows are going live 9 p.m. Eastern Time. So we hope to see you there, man. Have a great night, everybody. Adios.